guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I know it looks a little weird, but I wanted to I'm actually like sitting on the floor and just really not really quickly, like I don't want to make it sound like I'm just doing it like como sin ganas, but it was just I don't feel like cleaning my room, to be honest, and it's a mess. I've been really busy with Classy Lady and retaking all of my Instagram pictures. As you guys, if you guys follow me on my other Instagram account, I have two, but I am gonna be deactivating one of them. So I am currently in the process of retaking all my pictures, and it's just been very hectic in this room. So yeah, I was like, let me just still film a little video and, you know, have a little drink with them and tell you guys a story time. You know, I hope you guys don't mind that I'm filming back here, but I mean, I still did want to make a story for you guys. And yeah, today I am gonna be talking about the time that, oh yeah, okay, well, I guess that was my little intro, my long ass intro. But if you guys haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please don't forget to like my Instagram, please don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications, guys. We just hit 25k. This is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to make a video today, because I was like, how am I gonna let them without a video on the day that we hit 25k? Like, how am I gonna be that mean, you know? And I was like, nope, I know it's late and I'm sorry for that, but I still wanted to make a video for you guys. No los quise dejar abajo. And yes, let's celebrate and let's get into this video. Okay guys, so to start off, I'm going to tell you guys what part of my life I was. I always start my videos like this just so you guys can get an idea of what was going on at that time in my life and how old I was, and you know, things like that, because obviously something that I did when I was 11 or 12 is gonna, like, if I did it now, it would be totally different, because back then I was obviously a little girl and I was very immature. So I just feel like it doesn't really count. But, and by the way, I'm drinking some bucanas with mineral water. Okay, I thought it was gonna be strong. I got scared because I drank a coffee before I started like trying on all the clothes and retaking the pictures. And I think I drank my coffee too late, because I'm like not even trying to like fall asleep. So I'm like, let me just drink a little bit of alcohol just so hopefully I get sleepy. And to celebrate on top of that we hit 25k. Thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, okay, so let me tell you guys what place, like where I was at in my life back then. So I was around, I think I was 11 or 12, and I had just moved from El Monte. Yeah, I had just moved from El Monte to Pomona, and I was in 6th grade. I remember I was in 6th grade. I had one boyfriend, which, by the way, I'll leave a card up here somewhere about that story time about my first boyfriend. It was nothing, literally. We only talked like one time, and that's about it. Like, it wasn't really like a boyfriend, you know? But, yeah, like, we were just like friends, literally friends, because we never even kissed. We never really talked to each other, so I didn't really consider him like my boyfriend. But so when I went to Harrison, me rebeldié, I don't know how to say it, like I just went crazy. Like, I don't know what it was about Pomona, but it's just when everything went downhill. I was doing very good in El Monte. Like, my grades were super high, everything was just perfect. But as soon as I moved to Pomona, I just became a different person. Like, I just let it all out, and yeah, so I started being bad. So the first boyfriend, okay, so basically I would hang out with, I had my friends, I'm not gonna say their names because I'm not friends with them anymore, and I don't know if they want their business out there like that. Like, I don't know if, you know, like, what the fuck, I don't know if they would want that. So I'm not gonna say their name. I'm just gonna change their names to Pinky. Okay, so I was friends with Pinky, and she was one of the first friends that I had. My first friend that I made was my one of my best friends, Maritza. She's been my friend since I came to Pomona. Well, since I went to Pomona, because I live in Nevada now. Since I went to Pomona, she has always been my friend. and she was the first friend that I ever had. And then after her, I made that friend Pinky. So Pinky, she had never had a boyfriend either, and it was something, you know, around that age. Well, I remember I started, and she did too, I started my period in 5th grade. So, you know, you're like going through the adolescencia stage where you think, you start feeling some type of way about boys. You start looking at them very differently. You don't want to play because you're embarrassed. Like, everything that happens, I feel like we all went through that. Like, como que te da vergüenza as a girl, you know? And, you know, you start liking boys. Like, that's when I started feeling like, when I got my, cuando estaba pasando por esa etapa, like that, I feel like that's when I started like noticing boys. So it was something very new for the both of us, but we had never had a boyfriend, you know, we just had crushes. So I remember it was around like the first days of school, and we had a new student, and that student, I'm just gonna say his name, I don't think it matters, but his name was Joseph, and he was the thing. Like, he was super cute. We used to think he was cute, but now that I think back at it, like, I don't know, I used to think he was cute. Like, a lot of girls thought he was cute, so he was probably obviously cute. And Joseph had a cousin, and so their names were both Joseph. And, you know, me and Pinky were really like every other girl in school, we were really like, oh my god, so in love. She was in love with Joseph's cousin. We're gonna call him Skinny and Tall. So Skinny and Tall, right? So Tall was the one that was the newest to school, and Skinny had already been going to that school, so we already knew Skinny, and his name was Joseph too. Around that time, I believe that Joseph Tall approached me, and he just was, I don't know what the hell he was saying. I don't remember exactly the things that he said to me, but basically he was like, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, okay, yeah. So that was my boyfriend. His name was Joseph. And well, we were dating, and we would talk on the phone a escondidas, obviously, because we both couldn't be like de novios, you know, but I was still like a little volada, and there I go talking on the phone with a boy. So, you know, I was with Joseph, and everything was cool. Like, I mean, I don't even remember like what exactly, why we broke up, or like, let me just get to the story. So since we were always Pinky and I were always hanging out, like we were always at each other's house, Joseph was like, hey, so what's up with your friend? And I was like, well, what do you mean what's up, you know? And he's like, oh, thank God, siempre me persino, because thank God that I have my customers that I do. But yeah, so I remember I was like, what do you mean, like what? And he's like, yeah, well, my cousin here wants to talk to your friend. So and I was like, oh, cool. Like, so basically, to make the story short, they got together, and it was cool. Like, we were in school, like we would hang out, and it was like double dating, kind of. Not really, I mean, we wouldn't date in school, but it was kind of like, yeah, like couples así. And for some reason, somehow we just all of a sudden decided to fall in love with each other's boyfriend. I don't know how in the hell that happened, guys. Like, don't even ask me, because that is the weirdest thing. Looking back at it, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking, and how did we not get mad? So I really don't remember. So I remember it didn't happen like oh, out of nowhere, like, oh, let's switch boyfriends. I remember it was little by little. We both broke up with our men, like with our boyfriends, and we were mad at them. Like, we were really mad at them, and we just started texting each other's boyfriends, like, but we knew about it. Like, eventually it came to light, and we found out, like, I found out that she was talking to my ex, and she found out I was talking to her ex. And you guys, the stupidest thing happened. We met up at a park, and we were like hanging out and everything, and like with the opposite. Like, tell me that's not so fucking weird. And yeah, we continued our relationship. We eventually obviously broke up. But we were like literally like together. Imagine what people thought about us. They were probably like, no mames, what the fuck weren't they just with each other's boyfriends? And yeah, it was so weird because like I remember that she kissed her boyfriend, and I remember kissing my boyfriend. Like, we literally, like, we didn't do anything past the kissing, but still, like, now I am completely not like that, and that's impossible for it to happen. Like, in these days, I will not let that happen. But to think back at it, that's so weird that happened. And yeah, basically that's it, you guys. I mean, we just ended up dating. I know it was like kind of like, I don't want to say a stupid story, but isn't it so weird how we just ended up with each other's ex? Like, it just happened. We ended up breaking up with them and just not talking to them because they got annoying. And yeah, but we switched boyfriends and we were okay with it. Like, we would just act like nothing happened. Like, we didn't even look at each other's boyfriend after that. Like, I was with because I started off with the tall Joseph, so I ended up with the skinny one, and it was the weirdest thing ever. Like, now that I think back at it, like, I don't know, it's so weird. Let me know if you guys have ever been in that situation. I have never. That's the first and last for me, and I would never do it again. That's so weird. But I mean now I have like a story time to tell you guys, right, on YouTube. To be honest, guys, I really wanted to make a video too, because this is very like therapeutic for me. I love to sit down and talk to a camera. I know it's so weird, but like, me relaja mucho, and I'm glad I did. I hope you guys didn't find it as boring. I mean, I know it didn't end up being that interesting, but I just wanted to tell you guys that little story time. I know it doesn't happen that often, so yeah. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this little story time. I do have more for you guys. I actually have my notebook up here with I wrote down my plan for this week, and I am excited to get back on it. We just got back from Cali last night, like at 1 in the morning. So I'm still trying to organize like my weekly agenda, because I usually do a weekly agenda of what to do. I'm trying to change up my routine for every day, and I promise that videos will be uploaded earlier. I know that a lot of you guys had complaints about that, because I know some of you live in different parts of the country or the world, so you know, it goes up at different times, and I apologize for that, but I am working on it, I promise. And yeah, so more videos are coming this week. Please expect them. Also, my boutique, I know I mention it a lot. My boutique, go ahead and follow my new Instagram account. I would really appreciate it. If you guys are trying to message me, talk to me, message me through there, because that's where I am the most active. And yeah, all of my social media. Me asustaste, papi.
I'm going to go sleep.
Okay, ven, acompáñame, ya me lo acabo. Cierra la puerta. And I'm trying to make up a little routine so that Sergio can help me out with Nathan, because he is the type of little boy that as soon as his mom starts working, he likes to ask for stuff. So me trae vuelta y vuelta, and then if like I tell him, okay, wait a little bit, he'll literally be knocking on the door, or he'll be making like noises like, hurry up, you know. And it makes it very difficult for me, because I'm not comfortable filming, you know. And like right now, he was just outside over there playing video games. Sergio fell asleep, but this is also a reason why I want to upload earlier, so I can have Sergio watch him a little bit, because in the mornings I'm usually cleaning, watching him, and you know, working on Classy Lady in between. So I don't have a problem like editing my videos when he's here, because I could just, that's nothing that I have to be like super concentrated. But the problem is when I'm filming. That's something that obviously, you know, if I get interrupted, can't be doing that. So something that I'm working on, so excuse the absence on my channel. I know that I haven't been that consistent with it, but trust me, more videos are coming. Please don't forget to check out the plus size tab on my boutique also, because a lot of you guys asked for plus size, so I did listen to you guys. Yeah guys, I mean, I think that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate 25k of you. I'm so happy. Like, I remember having 3 subscribers, and I remember how I would get so discouraged sometimes because people, I would tell them that I would do YouTube, and it's very discouraging when people just not laugh in your face, obviously, but they kind of just look at you like, okay, yeah, like everyone's doing YouTube, like you think that you're gonna get something out of it, you get me, like something like that. And I had to prove them wrong. Like, I don't think they ever saw me. I'm not saying that I have all these subscribers, like I have a lot of you guys, but I'm not trying to like show off or anything, but a lot of people didn't believe in me, and I get the satisfaction of proving them wrong. And you know, all of my hard work is paying off, because for a long time, you know, I didn't get anything out of YouTube. I literally would post and I would get 10 views. So, you know, for a lot of people asking, it's not easy, but it's like anything, even with my boutique, sometimes I find it very difficult. But however much work you put into something, that's how much is gonna come out of it. I promise you that. And before we moved over here, I had my full-time job. I know it's turning into another story time, but I want to encourage you guys to not give up ever. Before, I had my full-time job and everything, and you know, YouTube was, I love doing YouTube. I always have. But it was something that if I did it, I did it. If not, well, wow, you know. And no, I mean, my classy lady. Like, I just would get so discouraged because I would feel like, oh my god, like no one would buy sometimes, like for weeks and stuff like that. Y me agüitaba, you know. But once I moved over here and I started actually waking up at 5, I started like doing my research on many other things to do with my business. I saw the growth right away, and it's because I was putting in so much effort into my store, and the results were showing, you know. And I'm so happy because now I feel like when I slack off on anything, YouTube, life, anything, even at the gym, you slack off, you know, you're gonna see it, you're gonna see the results go down. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like for any of you guys that want to do YouTube or anything like that, I feel like you just have to put in the work, and you have to not expect anything back. Because if you expect to be rich, or if you expect all this fame, or I don't know what you guys expect, but if you guys do it for that, you'll give up right away. And it's just, you're not gonna like it, because for I think 2 years I was not even like getting paid or anything. So I did it because I really loved doing YouTube. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna upload this right now before it's too late. My little puppy is like falling asleep, so we're gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna finish my drink, and thank you all so much for watching. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and turn on your post notifications, guys, because I know a lot of you guys don't see my videos, or maybe they don't pop up. So if you turn on the post notifications, you'll get a notification whenever I post. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Que aunque sea